Hi Year 6, Mr. Clarke here, Deputy Head Teacher at St. Philip Howard School in Barnham. Really looking forward to seeing you in person very, very soon. But in the meantime, I thought I would share with you a little reflection on our patron saint, St. Philip Howard. A lot of you out there will already know about St. Philip Howard's life, and I thought I would talk about his life today in terms of how it relates to us being at school and what we at SPH do to help you along your journey in life. So, part of life is making mistakes, and we've all made mistakes. I've made many mistakes. You guys out there will have made mistakes, and St. Philip Howard made mistakes as well. The one thing that we really pride ourselves on at SPH is to help young people deal with mistakes when they're made and how to rectify any problems that might have come about from making mistakes. And the story of St. Philip Howard really does echo that whole idea of making mistakes. Now, as some of you may know, St. Philip Howard had an awful lot of money and really enjoyed spending his money, okay? It was his mum and dad's money, to be fair, but he used to enjoy spending it, going out partying, being out with his mates, and just having a right old kind of frivolous time, really. And Philip Howard did this for many, many years, and it never really brought him real happiness. And many, many years went by, and he realised that was the case. He realised that after many years of doing it, that he'd made a bit of a mistake, and that wasn't bringing him the happiness that he so wanted. So, on looking back on his life, Philip Howard turned back to his faith, his Catholic faith, and put a lot of his energy into that. And he realised that the mistakes that he'd made in the past were starting to be rectified by the fact that he was back in the Catholic faith and started to live what he considered to be a really, really good life. Unfortunately for Philip Howard at the time, the Catholic faith was not looked upon particularly fairly, and the Queen put Philip Howard in the Tower of London because of believing in his faith. Now, unfortunately for St. Philip Howard, that is where he spent the last 10 years of his life, and he died in the Tower of London. Now, during that time, Philip Howard was given plenty of opportunity to renounce his faith and to turn away from the Catholic faith. But Philip Howard had great strength of character. Another really important aspect, and something that we pride ourselves on again at SPH, in helping young people to have that strength of character. Now, Philip Howard showed that in bucket loads. And when asked about renouncing his faith, he turned to the Queen and said, "No, that's not happening. I absolutely believe in my faith, I believe in God, and I wish to remain a Catholic." To which point the Queen then said, "Well, if that's your choice, then you will remain here in the Tower of London until the day that you die." Now, one great part of that story is the strength of character that St. Philip Howard showed. When questioned and when asked to renounce his faith, he knew he believed in it, and he decided that that was not something he wanted to give up. And his strength of character meant that he remained strong in his faith. And it was that faith and that strength in his character that really gave him personal happiness. And like I say, that's something that we are really, really proud of at our school at SPH, that we encourage that strength of character in young people. So if you believe in something, or if you have an interest in something, then you mustn't be afraid to talk about it and share it with other people, okay? We'll help you along the way with your interests, and we really, really hope that you continue to show that strength of character, and that you also don't worry if you make a mistake, okay? That's a really important message from me today. So, one last thing to talk about with regards to St. Philip Howard. St. Philip Howard, during his time at the Tower of London, actually had a companion with him all the way through his 10 years, and he had the companionship of a dog. We also are very lucky at SPH to have the companionship of a dog, and we have the lovely Bonnie, who is our therapy dog. Now, our therapy dog is there to help out in times of need. If ever you need some time out to kind of chill out a little bit, if you need to pat a dog, patting dogs is a great thing to do. Makes you feel really relaxed, makes you feel really, really calm. If you need the time in your day to do that, if you need a bit of time out, if you just want to spend some time with Bonnie, then she's there to help you, okay? So, I just thought I'd end there mentioning Bonnie, our dog. And I hope you're really looking forward to joining us in September. Like I say, we're really looking forward to seeing all of you when you start. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the summer months. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. Take care, Year 6. Bye-bye.